I find a question I get asked a lot in the comments is, hey, what do you think about shipping or people who ship two idols together? I think they're pieces of ships. Okay, wait, no, don't click away. No more stupid puns. You'll see. Okay, for real though, there's no need to ask me. We can just ask V what he thinks about it. When he asked fans on Weverse for some tips to fall asleep quicker, a fan who I guess ships him and Jungkook together commented, "You can look at pictures of Jungkook who he loves." V had no problem responding to that with, "Come out of your imagination now, it's not good there." Oh my god, that's savagely hilarious. I guess shipping can be fun for a lot of people, but when it gets too far and starts making idols feel awkward or uncomfortable, that's when it's a wee too far. What do you guys think about shipping? Do you think it makes it a little more awkward for them to interact with each other when they see it? Maybe not be as open and less vulnerable on stage? That would be a shame. It's the best when idols just open up and are free on stage. It feels real and intimate, like seeing NCT Dream cry on stage at their first solo concert. That was heartwarming on one hand, but it's also sad on the other, knowing this may be their first solo concert as a unit, but it may be their last with this current lineup. Actually, a lot of fans think that's why they were crying in the first place, because 4 out of 6 members are about to graduate out of NCT Dream next year. For those who don't know, NCT Dream specifically is the unit of NCT members that are under 20. Another aspect that makes this sad is that besides Haechan, who will continue with NCT 127, the other members aren't in other subunits. So what do you think happens to them? Fans are trying their best to get SM to leave the unit as it is, bringing up the point that they were the first unit to bring home a music show win. And I don't know if they'll even consider it, because this graduating system is one they've been trying to get off the ground for a long time. NCT isn't even the first attempt at it, which I guess gives fan a light at the end of the tunnel that there's a chance that they maybe could change their minds. If they do end up graduating, I'm really wondering what happens next for those guys. The future is so unclear for the whole group, I guess. It's a different kind of unclear though from, say, IZ*ONE situation, you know what I mean? Although there are reports that have spotted Wonyoung at a hair salon, take this with a grain of salt because we can't really verify it. But if it's true, was she there just for a routine thing? Or was she there to prepare for something? Do we really want to put our hope in this? Maybe she just needed some treatment. I saw a few articles talking about how fans are worried that she's been losing her hair because of stress, which I don't know. Girls, ladies, you tell me. Is that concerning, or is it just like a bad angle? Whichever one it is, it looks like her and the other girls are resting at home while we are all anxiously waiting for an announcement about their and X1's future from higher ups who are just in a lot of trouble right now. Executives and companies being in legal trouble seems to be the theme of the past few weeks, maybe even the year, as now TS Entertainment have joined that legal scuffle club because 2 members of TRCNG sued them for child abuse. You heard me, and you're not going to believe me when you hear all this crazy stuff. Actually, you probably will, sadly. Some of their claims are being forced to practice without sleep, which affected their ability to go to school. They were hit frequently, sometimes with a metal chair. Injuries were basically ignored. And for injuries or even a fever, they had to go to the emergency room themselves if need be. No food was provided, even though they were forced to live in dorms where water and electricity were rarely paid, if at all. So the parents had to pay it for them. They stole money. What didn't they do? This is absolutely cruel if true, and consequences need to be faced. But according to TS Entertainment, it's not true, and apparently they have proof and will be suing the boys back. Along with that, they announced that the 2 members have left, and TRCNG will continue as 8. That is when Dispatch came through and exposed the evidence they had of the alleged abuse. It's the only time I've heard people cheering for Dispatch. From the pictures they released, it looked like 8 members out of 10 had to live in 2 attic-like rooms. You could even stand up Dispatch reported that because bills were not paid, the boiler shut off, leading to 4 or 5 members to catch the flu, who ended up having to wash and sleep at a sauna instead, while promoting. Parents were the ones who had to provide things like air conditioners in the summer for them. The guys were even forced to do other work for the executives related to their hobbies. All of this is probably just part of it. There's a lot more. It's baffling reading this. It's despicable. Yet it's more common than we think. A former Brave Girls member just talked about how managers put those girls' lives in danger driving recklessly and upper management ignoring their concerns. For TS Entertainment, it's no wonder why Hyosung, BAP, and other artists had so much trouble with them. The remaining guys of TRCNG posted a short video updating fans, which really made me feel uneasy. It just had the vibe of, you guys better do this. I don't know, just watch it and let me know if you feel any different. Hopefully they're safe. Hopefully justice prevails, because companies cannot think they can treat kids or anyone like this and get away with it. Absolutely not. You know what they are? They're pieces of shit.